What's up everyone, you're watching Erik Games Daily, and welcome back to Shadow of War. So, as you guys saw in yesterday's video, once my video was rendering, getting ready for me to edit, I hopped on YouTube to find out why I don't have slaughter guys in my game. I watched a video and a guy was like checking out his gear and he could see the legendary slaughter gear set and stuff, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go see if that's in my game, and it wasn't. So then I realized, okay, the Slaughter Tribe wasn't part of the update. I mean, parts of it probably were in the update, but you had to go to the PlayStation Store and download it from there, which I totally missed. So, I started the game up, and this is what I see. Tribal Warband Slaughter. A new orc faction, the Slaughter Tribe, is carving its way across Mordor, butchering everything in its path. Tribal warbands are led by epic and legendary orcs. You can dominate and recruit these powerful enemies to bolster your own ranks, or kill them to gain high quality gear. Killing a legendary orc commander grants you a piece of slaughter legendary gear set. That's all funky written, or either I just read it oddly, I don't know. Go to the tribal warband missions start points to stem the Slaughter Tribe's bloody assault. So there we go. We have it in the game. Now, I bet if we go to the map, yep, bam, I got 3 missions here, so we will jump into this weekend. But I just wanted to show you guys that I figured it out. I was being dumb, and I didn't understand. I thought it was part of the update. I thought, you know, my game updated like once or twice, and I was like, alright, shoot, I got it, you know? And that wasn't the case at all. I had to go actually download the pack, but that's my bad. I bet you all think I'm a complete idiot, and you know what? I don't blame you. So, let's get over to Gorgoroth and check out Mr. Woo Woo, because it's time for him to go into the pits. So before we get started, I want to mention something that I've noticed, and I've noticed this with a lot of games. I think they try to do it for a reason, and I think it's kind of dumb the way that it works, but this might be helpful to some of you, and maybe some of you may even be interested in trying it. You might think, okay, I'm gonna have to do this to get what I want, which sounds silly, but just hear me out. So I've been playing a lot less of Shadow of War. I've been playing Warframe, I've been messing around in other games, and every time I come back to Shadow of War, guess what? A legendary pops up. So it seems like the less you play, or the less often you play, it seems that the game starts throwing legendaries at you, because lately, every time I go to record a video, I get ambushed by someone who has cheated death. I get ambushed by, you know, a random legendary Urk. So now that I've been playing less, I'm getting more legendary Urks, and none of them have been a dark, sadly, but you know, that may be a way to get legendaries. Play less. How stupid does that sound? I really hope that games change that, but I think that they have it set for those players who are playing this game every day, all day, you know, not all day, but every day, all day, as much as they can. They aren't just getting the full sets, you know, constantly, and that kind of gives the people who don't play that much or don't have a lot of time to play, you know, a chance to, you know, acquire the same amount of legendaries as the people who are playing constantly. So I don't know, let me know in the comments what you think about that. That's just my theory. It seems like every time I hop on now, my legendary is popping up. You could go through this last week's videos and there has to be at least 2 or 3 that have popped up, and it's because I have been playing less. Yes, sounds crazy, but it's true. So now we have Mr. fucking Woo Woo here, and it's his day to go into the pits. I bet everyone's been excited. I know a few of you have been. I can hardly talk again. But I love this dude. I don't want him to die, but I have a strong feeling that he's gonna go in there and he's gonna make it through all 6. So if you are new and this is your very first Pit Fight Friday, this is week 2, Pit Fight Friday. We have Mr. Woo Woo. you guys will find out why his nickname is Mr. Woo Woo the moment we set him into the pits. But he does 2 rounds in, what was it? God, I can never remember the rounds. Basically 2 in each. So I know that there's, you know, bitch rounds, and there's the medium rounds, and then there's the champion rounds. I can remember that one for some reason. So he does 2 in each, and hopefully he comes out the victor. So I think we're ready. Terrified of flies, we don't have to worry about that. Fire. Fire is what I'm worried about. Damage by fire. And ranged attacks. So those are 2 things that I'm worried about, but he is poison proof. That's why I gave him a poison weapon. He is beast proof, so we don't have to worry about any Caragors. Vigilant against stealth, not a big deal. Enraged by everything. I think this is gonna be his golden ticket. I pray that this is his golden ticket. But lately when he's been fighting, he's becoming enraged after he's killed the guy. So I hope that it procs earlier and not later. So we'll see if that helps him out. Enraged by rival, not a big deal. Blood brother, doesn't matter at all. His advanced class is Slayer. Yeah, he is. I kind of wish he was the acrobatic type, but he's not. I really love watching those guys fight. They're really cool, even though half the time they just do acrobatic stuff and waste the 3 minutes. But he has triple strike, fast learner. I don't think that matters. I think that's only for you. Warmonger, clash, and frontline warrior. Now his bonuses, we gave him mighty archers, and he also has slayer counter, but I don't think that matters. Sadly, I think that is only for Talion. But he has a poison weapon and a gang of defenders as well. I don't know if that's ever happened before. I have never seen mighty archers and a gang of defenders. If that's the case, he's gonna be popping up with an army. Oh, I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. I didn't notice that yesterday, so let's find out if he's gonna have archers and defenders. That has to be a bug, right? This seems funky. I don't know if it's gonna work as we see it, but we'll find out. Now it's time to set him into the pits. So his first 2 rounds are in the fight pits, maggots, that's what they're called. I thought they were called worms. I was close. So this dude looks pretty freaking cool. Oh, and he's slaughter right off the bat. We got a slaughter guy. Damn. Right off the bat. At first I was like, I've never seen those gloves before. Yep, that's why. He is slaughter, and he's a tracker. That's why he has the feral gear. A soft target. Damaged by bees, stealth, and executions. He is fireproof. Enraged by Caragors. Master of the hunt, trapper, slaughter, cleavers. So, just so you guys know, I haven't seen any of the slaughter guys. I haven't seen any of their weapons or attacks. I don't know how they move. I don't know what their moves are. So this is all going to be new to me. And he has a gang of hunters. Well, we have a gang of defenders and probably archers as well. So his name is Bolg the Bonecracker. Well, Bolg, I'm kind of nervous. This dude is a low level, but I'm kind of nervous because these defenders, man. Defenders have a shield, so they just block everything. So we're gonna go ahead and throw Mr. Woo Woo into the pits. Now let's hear what Mr. Woo Woo has to say.
I'm here to rip your spine out!
Oh, he fucking cracks me up. But it looks like they gave him the defenders and not the archers. So I guess we're kind of stuck with how it is. What was his name? Bone Smasher, Bone Cracker? I don't know. Bold. He's hurt, but he isn't doing too bad. I mean, oh, and Mr. Woo Woo is not having it. And you hear his war cry. Yeah, this guy's done for. Oh, beautiful. Takes him out with his gloves. He didn't even need a sword. Somehow you can decapitate people with your gloves, and Mr. Woo Woo has done so. So, let's move him on to round 2. So, round 2, we have Zune the Blood Hunter, another slaughter guy. Wow. We're gonna only get slaughter guys now. I think he's pretty cool looking. I love his little cleavers on his side, so if you ever invite him to a barbecue, he is ready to chop that meat for you. I know, stupid fucking joke. But, let's see. Beast Fodder, Dazed by Stealth, damaged by fire, stealth attacks, and executions. He's arrow-proof, frost-proof. I guess that's a good thing we don't have those archers then. I don't know why it's giving him the defenders over the archers. I kind of think... I don't know. I think it's a bug, to be honest. He's enraged by mortal wounds. That's not good. Vengeful. He is a berserker, furious charge, rabid rampage, slaughter cleavers, and a crossbow. And he is a beast slayer, so not too much to worry about except for that enraged by mortal wounds. But I think Mr. Woo Woo, I think he'll be fine, right? Mortal wounds, if we can just get his enraged by everything to proc, we'll be fine. So let's go ahead and grab Mr. Woo Woo for round 2. Now let's do this.
Promise me you'll struggle. It's no fun when they just keel over.
I can't get enough of Mr. Woo Woo, and he's getting rushed by the Blood Hunter. But I think the levels are gonna make a difference, and it looks like he doesn't have any backup, so this one's just gonna be another one in the bag. I mean, he does have this dude.
You miss me?
He did have Mr. Woo Woo kind of like stuck for a minute, but Mr. Woo Woo's back, slammed to the ground, a big fuck you, and he's stumbling a little bit. Oh, there we go. Now he's enraged. Please get an execution. Oh, here we go. And I love this one. And off with your head. He has to give you a headache first, and then he'll take your headache away. So, it's like he's being mean, and then he'll be nice by taking your head away. So, round 2 goes to Mr. Woo Woo. Let's move on to round 3. So, round 3, another slaughter guy. This pit fight is called Warriors, or at least this rank. So, I have to remember that. What was it? Maggots, Warriors, and then Champions. So, I just don't know why I can't remember that. But looks like this dude has some overalls on. Some funky overalls. Shag the Ravenous. We have Slaughter Beastmaster. He is afraid of pinning, damaged by ranged attacks, damaged by executions, damaged by fire, immune to curse, enraged by mortal wounds again. Beastmaster, bestial roar, slaughter cleavers, frontline warrior. He has a flame weapon. Fuck. He has a flame weapon, a Karagor pack, fire bombs, and beast slayers. So hopefully his defenders will help him. Come on, guys, everybody. He has to survive this. He has to. So let's see how well Mr. Woo Woo does against Shag the Ravenous.
You've had a good run, but it ends here.
I was hoping we would get a different one. No, run, Mr. Woo Woo. Oh, he got picked up and slammed to the ground. He's getting a taste of his own medicine. Hopefully these defenders can help him out. I'm pretty sure he is beast proof, but it seems like the slaughter guy is a bit more, you know, like, oh, here we go. He's enraged, and I thought he was gonna be fucked. Mr. Woo Woo enraged, and he got poisoned and died. That was too quick. I couldn't even talk over it. Good lord. Well, he's lived, thank God. So let's move on to round 4. So, we have a new class here. I think it's Marauder. I have not seen that helmet before. Let's find out who he is. Posh, the Map Keeper. He is a Marauder tank. It looks like he is going with fire again, sadly. He has a dwarf helmet on. That's a dwarf helmet. I haven't seen a guy with a dwarf helmet before, but he's vulnerable to stealth, fear of execution, damage by ranged attacks, execution, and fire. Please don't say poison proof. He is poison proof. No. And he's immune to curse. I wasn't really worried about that. Enraged by acrobatics. We don't have to worry about that at all. Determination, wave of might. His class is a tank. I don't know why I skipped over that. Hail of bolts, frontline warrior, and he has a fire weapon. Poison proof and a fire weapon. Can Mr. Woo Woo survive round 4? Please, please, please survive round 4. Let's go ahead and grab Mr. Woo Woo. Don't let me down, Mr. Woo Woo. I can't lose ya.
You've been lucky so far, and that luck is about to end.
I love hearing him talk. And he's on fire already. No, it's not looking good. He's not taking a lot of damage from that. It didn't really hurt him at all. But here we go. We got some hits back and forth. But he is dodging Mr. Woo Woo's attacks. Oh, Mr. Woo Woo has broken him already. Come on. Finish him, Mr. Woo Woo. Oh, you can't touch him either. No, he's gonna get grabbed. Taste of his own medicine. Slammed to the ground. Finish it, Mr. Woo Woo. Finish it. Yeah! And that was a crappy execution. But regardless, he has survived round 4. So let's move on to round 5, which will be the champion rounds. Now this is where I'm gonna get a little nervous, but let's see what happens. So we have another slaughter guy. This is round 5. He has 2 more rounds to go. So let's find out who this ugly fellow is. Zugor the Bleeder. Not surprised. I don't know what to say about him. I mean, look at him. He's horrific. He might as well just shave his head and he would look so much better. But if we take a look at him, he is not so bad after all. He is only damaged by ranged attacks, executions, and stealth attacks. He is fireproof, frostproof, and beastproof. So, we have poison. I think Mr. Woo Woo will be fine because he has poison, and he just so happens to not be immune to poison. He has no hate. He's a Beastmaster, he has Bestial Roar, Slaughter Cleavers, and Hunter's Spear. He has a fire weapon though. I mean, I was worried about it, but I'm not so much anymore. He is 1 level above Mr. Woo Woo, so this is gonna be kind of a fair fight. He has a Karagor pack, but that won't help him, and he is a Beast Slayer, which does not matter. So, round 5. Let's go get Mr. Woo Woo, and let's hope that he survives. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine.
I'll show you how to do it right.
Now that's my favorite one. And if you listen to him in the background, it's fucking hilarious. He's going for the Karagors. Where are your defenders? Oh, the defenders are going for the Slaughter guy. I forgot his name already. I think it was Zugor. And Mr. Woo Woo wants those Karagors out of here. And Mr. Woo is taking care of one. And now the other one is down. Now while he woo-woos back over to Zugor, he gets put on fire, but doesn't care. Slammed to the ground. That's his signature move, apparently. Come on, Mr. Woo-woo. Show him what you got. Not a lot's going on right now. He gets stabbed, put on fire again, but Mr. Woo doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. Alright, he got hit once. He's doing well, though. He's doing well. There we go. Hits back and forth. Both of them are hurt a little bit. Mr. Woo-woo is a little bit better off. So Zugor is now broken and poisoned. Come on, Mr. Woo-woo. Oh, Mr. Woo-woo, he's enraged, but he is more than halfway hurt. But here we go. Uh-oh, he's getting stunned. Stay enraged. No, Mr. Woo-woo! Mr. Woo-woo! Do it! Yes! Come on, Mr. Woo-woo, one more hit! Why does he do that? Don't back up. Oh, that one guy probably saved his life. Mr. Woo-woo comes through. And he finishes and survives. Oh, that was such a close fight. I cannot tell you how nervous I am right now. Mr. Woo-woo tosses his arm to the side and smiles for the fucking camera. We are going on to the last round. Will we have our first champion of the pit fighters? Please let it be so. Oh, I'm so nervous now. Let's move on to the final round for Mr. Freaking Woo-woo. So here we are at round 6, the final round for Mr. Woo-woo, and he is facing a freaking Olog. So let's find out about this Olog, or Lasso Heart Eater. What a fucking title. He is mortally vulnerable to stealth. That doesn't matter here. He's damaged by fire, damaged by executions, and he's damaged by ranged. He has no immunities. Wow, this might be it. Like, I think Mr. Woo-woo is gonna be our first fucking champion. This guy is enraged by the undead. He is a commander. He has war banners, calls reinforcements, dying command, and Olog strength, of course. He has a poison weapon, though, and a gang of savages. So, let's see how well Mr. Woo-woo does in his final round. I think Mr. Woo-woo has this one in the bag, but the game loves to fuck me, so let's find out how Mr. Woo-woo does in his final round.
The crowd screams for you. I will make you scream for them.
Imagine what he's thinking, like, what the fuck? Oh, and he misses the grab right off the bat. I mean, that Olog looks awesome. And it's just hectic now. We have savages, we have defenders. Mr. Woo-woo is in the middle, just getting pummeled. That Olog cannot seem to hit Mr. Woo-woo, though. There we go. We got a hit back and forth right there. Some of the guys are getting in the way. I apologize. He's getting grabbed and tossed around by this Olog. Both of them trade poison, but it does not stick to Mr. Woo-woo. Mr. Woo-woo has taken some damage. Ooh, a bit more. Mr. Woo-woo has this guy halfway down, though. Come on, Mr. Woo-woo. You got this. You got this. Come on, get back up. Get enraged. Get pissed off. He's hitting you. That's a good enough reason to get enraged. Mr. Woo-woo blocks and hits back. He gets hit again and picked up again and socked to the floor. Come on, Mr. Woo-woo. Don't let him rush you like this. If he could get enraged real quick, I can't see anything. He's getting grabbed again. I hate this Olog cheese bullshit. Mr. Woo-woo, don't fail us. Come on. I thought that you had this. He poisoned him. They're about even in health. Mr. Woo-woo might be losing. Oh, the Olog pukes and is broken now, but Mr. Woo-woo takes a hit. His guys are trying to help him out. Mr. Woo just cannot seem to get a moment. Mr. Woo-woo is enraged. Here we go. Here we go. Mr. Woo-woo wins. Barely, but he wins. Off with your arm. and say goodbye to your smiling fucking face. Mr. Woo Woo is our first fucking champion. I don't know what to think. Mr. Woo Woo has fucking survived. Yes, Mr. Woo Woo shall live on, and no, he cannot participate in any future pit fights. It's kind of like a one and done situation. He has made it from the beginning to the end, and he is done and has become champion. So you guys let me know what you think I should do with him. Should I put him away and save him for eternity, but that would mean that he would sit in the garrison alone forever? Or should I put him up in a fort somewhere, maybe even make him the freaking warlord? I don't know. You guys let me know your thoughts. I'm just happy to see that he has survived, and there were 2 close encounters. Let's go look at our warrior, man. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. Where is he? He's gone. Man, that dude must be a busy man. Where is he? Did he really left?
It was good fun.
Fucking Mr. Woo Woo, fine. We'll look at him in here. So here we go. Mr. Woo Woo. Have you changed at all? It looks like everything is the exact same. Oh, he lost his blood brother. Huh? I don't know how that happened. But, Mr. Woo Woo has been successful. He is our very first champion. He deserves a trophy or something. I'm just happy to see that he is still alive. I kind of wish they would fix this mighty archers or gang of defenders, or maybe I just have to make it to where he has mighty defenders or something. If you guys have experienced something similar, please let me know in the comments down below. But that is it for our second week of Pit Fighters, or Pit Fighter Friday, and I'm excited for next week. This weekend we will start looking at these slaughter guys. We'll start doing some of those missions, and then come Monday we will decide who is going to be next week's pit fighter. But for now, we can all be happy and celebrate because Mr. Woo Woo is going to live on. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I freaking had a blast, and I will see you guys in the next one. Game Daily.